The one and only KatieMox has decided to stop on by and be a part from the get-go. Out of the gate, I don't know how many guests, Dave, we're going to have today.
A lot.
Over, which is more, NBA trades or our guests today?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Because the NBA trades are stupid right now. There's like 100 going on.
I know. I can't keep up.
No.
We're booking guests. So
Yes.
we'll talk about the NBA trades. Guys, keep us alive in the chat. If anything happens, you break the news to us.
Please.
Hit the like button while you're here. Hit the subscribe button while you're here. We're trying to bring all the people to you from Phoenix, Arizona, Super Bowl Media Week. I thought yesterday it had begun.
No.
Officially today,
this
shit has started.
Yeah.
It is time.
It was crazy. We had a fun night last night, and we're going to talk about that,
get to that
later.
Yeah.
We had but let's talk
get to Katie.
KatieMox, who's
Katie
here.
Mox.
Katie, give everybody where to find you, all the things you're doing with CBS and Omaha Productions and everything else.
You have your own camera
I've
there.
got an ISO. I love this.
Yes.
All right. Okay, KatieMox. You can find me with Omaha Productions, distribution through ESPN on ESPN's YouTube channel. I have a podcast, Moxie Bets, where we make all of our bets with Moxie. I'm also on CBS Sports HQ and Sportsline Monday through Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. As a host. So I do a little host, a little analyst, do it all. You can find me at KatieMox on Twitter as well.
Perfect. There you go.
What is this for you? Is this chaos? Is this fun? Is this too much? How do you perceive the madness that is Radio Row?
This is fun. I mean, I got here Monday night. Tuesday, I saw you guys Tuesday. It was pretty tame.
Yeah.
Calm.
Pretty tame on Tuesday, not a lot going on. And then today feels like there's just this energy. It kind of feels like New York City in here, right? It's got, it's got a heartbeat. It's got you walk inside, you kind of feel like you're
Definitely
part
doesn't
of
feel
something.
like Boston, right? Doesn't feel like Boston.
No, but she lives in Connecticut, so it's
Yeah.
not.
We're going to get to that. Don't start off the interview like that right away.
So
Going at her about Connecticut, please.
It feels like New York City. I love it. I'm having a good time. You want to get into where I live now?
No, I'm trying to. I mean, we know we're going to get to that in a second.
He's telling me
Connecticut.
I have to be nice.
No, I know. All right, so just get to the game right now real quick. There's a lot of people in here talking about the game. What do you focus on for the Super Bowl? Like
in
as
terms
far
of
as
bets?
either content, bets, anything. What is the story for you with Super Bowl on Sunday?
The story for me is that the 49ers are not in the Super
Oh,
Bowl.
I didn't want to mention it. See, I knew
The story
it.
for me is that we lost our quarterbacks and are not in the Super Bowl.
You can't handicap injuries. It's just one of those
Well,
things.
okay, but that's the thing. All of these people that want refunds from sports books,
Tell
about
'em.
this and
Let's
that.
go.
Hell
and
no.
it's just like
Let's
one.
go.
You can say whatever you want here.
Yeah,
by
but
the way.
clearly none of you have been
can swear
gambling
whatever.
very long. Imagine telling your bookie that you want a refund because somebody got injured. So
Yeah,
one,
it's-
there's that.
It's complete
They
ridiculous.
laugh at you.
But
Blasphemy. Bullshit.
Exactly. But it's also like you have to bet responsibly, people, okay?
Yes.
Only wager what you can
Absolutely.
responsibly lose.
Yes.
Because you have to factor in that things like that can happen. They say any given Sunday, anybody can win. Any given Sunday, anybody could be injured, too.
True.
It's the same thing.
True.
You're a big 49er fan.
Huge.
Who's going to be the quarterback next year?
Brock Purdy.
But
Brock Purdy.
Tell Dr.
Brock
Perrault
Purdy.
over here that Brock Purdy's going to play
he had
quarterback.
surgery
next year.
on his UCL. I know it wasn't Tommy John, but he had surgery on his elbow.
Yes, and he will be back in 6 months. And
6 months from now is the start of football
training camp.
season.
Here's the thing. Look, we moved hell and high water to get Trey Lance, and I was unhappy about it. I'm a big Jimmy G gal, okay? And look,
Are you?
I am. I'm a big Jimmy. Well, one, I think Brock Purdy is better than Jimmy G, so I prefer Brock Purdy as a quarterback.
Yeah.
However, I did not think that at that time we needed to move all these things around to get the number 3 overall pick when you had a quarterback that got you to 2 NFC championship games, or 1 at that time, and a Super Bowl.
Right.
Very
And then
sensible.
he got injured, and everybody got injured, and then we had a terrible season, and all of a sudden you're giving up all of that to get the number for a quarterback. For Trey Lance, who didn't even really play. Now, don't even get me started on this, but I will say, I do really like Trey. I mean, as watching Trey Lance as a person, I think he's great. And yes, he's had like 2 or 3 exceptional throws where everyone's like, oh my God.
But-
And Kyle Shanahan got a lot of flack, and maybe rightfully so, about running him up the middle, right? In that game where he got injured, running him up the middle.
Yeah.
What if it was because he can't get outside?
Oh. Okay. Now here's my big question for the game itself. Are you thinking over or under? Because it feels like a lot of people are now trending towards the over, but it is a Super Bowl, so it feels like people are now hedging back to the under.
I'm on Chiefs money line. I'll go ahead and say that out right now.
Okay.
I think the Chiefs win this game outright. Second of all, I haven't placed a bet on the total yet. I'm leaning on the under. Last 4 Super Bowls have gone under. Jalen Hurts, never been in a Super Bowl before. You got Patrick Mahomes, who's a little bit injured. I do think that both of these defenses are actually pretty good. I think Philly gets most of the credit. But the Chiefs, quietly, they've been holding their last 6 opponents under 24 points. The Broncos scored 24 points, but you look at the Bengals and the Jags, pretty potent offenses, only got to 20 points. So I see this under.
I see the under too. I think under is possible. I think the Eagles are winning this game by at least a touchdown. I think this defense for the Eagles is going to cause massive problems for this offense.
Look at Mox. She's over here shaking her head.
Here's the thing.
This is great.
One, I'm still salty, okay? So maybe there's a little emotion in this.
That's fair. That's okay.
Well, we all bet with our heart to a certain extent. You try to be smart, and you try to have smart things, but sometimes you have a feeling or you just don't like something. But here's what this reminds me of, and this is more of a narrative bet, guys, all right? So don't put too much weight into this.
Relax, people.
Relax, people. But it's like, 60% of the public right now hammering the Eagles. Some sharp money has been coming in on the Chiefs, respected bettors, a lot of money coming in that way. It just reminds me of 2020 when Tom Brady was the old dog. That there's no way that he's going to beat the young, flashy quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. And what happened?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes didn't score a single touchdown in that game.
Right.
And so now who's the old dog? It's Patrick Mahomes.
He's 27.
Patrick Mahomes is getting disrespected.
27.
But when you you're relax, people.
Moxie's coming home from the NYC. She ain't taking your shit either.
I'm not talking about actual age. Right. I'm talking about how the quarterbacks are perceived.
The narrative.
The narrative is that Patrick Mahomes is not the shiny new toy. Everybody's like Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts. Give me PM on the money line, baby.
I don't like this. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense, but I think this Eagles defense is going to make it really difficult. I mean, look, Christian McCaffrey said it earlier, I guess yesterday here. He said, I hope they both lose. So I get the Niner fan. He did. He goes, I hope they both lose. Yeah. He goes, I don't want either one. And he goes, I hate the Eagles, basically saying that like there's some saltiness with the Niners coming in. So you might be a little emotional on that, which I get it. I mean, betting the Chiefs money line is not a bad bet. It's plus also, money.
Here's the thing. Patrick Mahomes now could potentially be, he's got to win the Super Bowl, of course, on the road to being one of the greatest of all times, right? That's at least circulating
He could be on it even losing this game, though.
Yeah, but I think it's important for him to lose this game for that narrative, right? Okay. So he could be one of the, if I put my money on Patrick Mahomes at plus money and I lose, I'm not going to, if I put my money on the Eagles and they lose, I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy.
Okay. It's a little more emotion behind
it. Look, guys.
All right.
Relax, people. Okay? We're emotional about this. But you know what? Again, to get one of the greatest quarterbacks at plus money, and I do I'm not one of those people that's saying that the Philly's never been tested or that they had a cakewalk.
Everyone, the whole room's saying it, by the way.
That's ridiculous. They are a very good team. And I'm not saying 100% that the Niners were going to win that game. We had a chance. I believe it was 50-50. I believe that they were evenly stacked teams. But we didn't have a chance to win that game after what happened. After Purdy got hurt, it was done. The Eagles are a very good team. I'm not going to say that they're not a good team, and I'm not going to say that they don't deserve to be in the Super Bowl because they absolutely do. But the disrespect that's coming the Chiefs' way just feels
it's there.
It feels like 2020.
Speaking of disrespect,
Patrick Bev just got traded. Speaking of disrespect.
Speaking of disrespect.
Pat Bev?
Pat Bev just
got
Orlando. To Orlando.
Oh, he was so happy to be on the Lakers.
Oh, yeah,
Is that his second trade this season?
Well, he was started.
Mo Bamba just came back. The Magic just gave up Mo Bamba to the Lakers.
Oh,
boy.
What are the Lakers doing?
I don't know.
God!
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right,
emotional.
Emotional.
We have to get to it. He bashes Connecticut every day.
I know.
You live there.
I do. Reluctantly.
How bad is it? I mean, he described Connecticut so she can hear the words out of your
knows.
mouth.
I've called Connecticut the state that doesn't need to exist.
Oh.
They should split it in half and give half to New York and half to Massachusetts. Nobody wants to live in Connecticut. It's the nutmeg state, whatever the fuck a nutmeg is.
Well,
I mean?
Is that the official?
The official name
the nutmeg
is the nutmeg state. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that is interesting. All right. Well, look. I'm not going to come on here and defend Connecticut, okay? I'm not going to.
Okay.
However, I've only lived there for a month, so I can't definitively
Worst
say.
month of your life. You want to run out of that state.
Now, look,
It's a short commute.
She lives in New York.
worked in the city.
She lives in the city.
I
Never
lived in the
sleeps.
city. I got a job in Connecticut. It was a 4-hour commute round trip. So now
can't have it.
I am a lady of Connecticut. And
Boy.
So far, so good?
well, it's been a month, and I've gone to the city pretty much every
Every day.
weekend.
Every day. She leaves. She
Yeah.
runs.
Yeah, but I love my apartment. I love the space.
Okay.
And
She's in Stamford,
And
too.
that's-
You're
yeah,
in
I'm in-
Stamford, right?
I'm in Stamford.
Which is almost as bad as Hartford. Stanford's
even know anything about Connecticut.
Stanford's a little bit better than Hartford, but not much better than Hartford.
Man,
At least there's
Massachusetts
police
hate
there.
for them, is it?
How could you not?
Connecticut.
Yeah.
It's Connecticut. It's the thing. So where are you watching the game Sunday? What are you doing? What's your plan?
So I don't know. So I'll be at the stadium at CBS Sports HQ, Sportsline. We have a prop show going
Nice.
up until kickoff.
Oh,
so
awesome.
we'll have a
Okay.
stage in the parking lot out
All
there.
right.
Good.
So I'm doing that. And then as far as the actual game, if
Have
there's
you been to the Super Bowl before?
never been.
First time.
First time. Well, I'm not going to the actual game, guys. I'll be outside.
You're not getting
up
in
to
though, and
kickoff.
watching a game?
No, if somebody would like to give me
if
a
she
ticket.
finds her way in, she'll find her way in.
Yes.
KatieMox.
Yes. I will be in the vicinity, so if anyone is giving away passes,
There you
I
go.
am your girl.
Her-
However, but then after that, I don't know what I'm doing.
When you going back home? Monday.
I have a red eye Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
After the game.
There's
Yeah.
no glory in the media, people. You work and then you go. And then are you doing
'Cause-
shows on Monday? Or do they give you off at least a little bit?
Well, I just got put onto the Sunday show, so I'm hoping I could be like, can I have Monday off?
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
right?
Just
We'll
to
see.
breathe a little
We'll
bit.
see.
All right.
We'll
Okay.
see.
All right.
I don't make those decisions.
So,
All right.
so
Above
before
the
they
pay.
go, what time does that show start on Sunday?
4 to 4:30 Mountain Time.
4 to 4:30 Mountain Time.
Is the mountain time thing confusing you?
It's
Yes.
awful.
It's brutal,
Yes.
is it not?
We're
Yes.
Pacific, and we're getting all thrown off.
It's a
Pacific
mess.
East Coast, I understand.
Right, it's easy.
Anything under that, I'm like, what?
The
2
3
hours?
hour is just
time is the
it's
show?
brutal. Thank you, congrats on everything you're
Awesome.
doing.
Thank you
We're
so
following you.
much.
We're big fans of yours.
Excellent.
Keep
Yes.
doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right, so thank you guys so much for
Thank you.
having me.
That's
you.
KatieMox joining us here on BVB.